That we could this week see the emergency use authorization of approving vaccines for younger children. There's that one final step before kids ages 5 to 11 get the green light for the Pfizer vaccine. Approval by the CDC, that's expected to come tomorrow.
Many of you have reached out to us with questions about the vaccine for this age group, so we're bringing in a pediatrician to get answers here. So joining us live is Dr. Ellen Cooper from Metropolitan Pediatrics in Happy Valley. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me.
How confident can parents be that these vaccines for their kids are safe?
That was a great question. It's one of the number one things I'm hearing in my office. And I can assure you that, there's no shortcuts that have been taken when, we're looking at these vaccines for this age group. There's a ton of research that goes into developing the vaccine, and then there's a lot of rigorous interpretation of the data. And so no shortcuts have been taken. There are a little over 3,000 kids in this study in particular, and they didn't see any serious side effects so far in the ongoing study.
Now, one of the things that I know we have reported on is some concerns with Moderna's vaccine for children. They have held off on that for some further study, in particular looking at that inflammation of the heart, a concerning potential side effect. Is there any concern that that could also be a risk factor with Pfizer's vaccine?
So we've seen some very rare cases of myocarditis in the older, mainly teenage and young adult male population. We expect that to be super, super rare. None of the kids in the study group had this side effect. And one thing to know, actually, with a COVID infection, you're 7 times more likely to experience myocarditis from the infection itself, not the vaccine. And it's more significant and could potentially have lifelong consequences if you were to get COVID and get myocarditis.
Yeah, that's an important risk to weigh in looking at, the dangers of coronavirus itself, too, in this unvaccinated population.
Well, if the CDC approves this over the next couple of days, when can parents realistically start getting their kids vaccinated?
Yeah, we're so excited about being able to vaccinate more of our kids. We're looking conservatively at the beginning of next week, so the 8th. But logistically, if clinics could have vaccines in hand and have staff set up ready to get shots in arms, maybe even as early as this weekend.
Now, in terms of the dosage for this Pfizer's vaccine, when you look at this younger age group, it is the same vaccine being given to adults, but just a different size dose, correct?
It is a smaller dose. It's 10 micrograms versus 30, and they saw just as robust of an immune response from that dose.
And it's still the 2-shot setup, just the way that we've seen with Pfizer's vaccine in adults?
Yes, exactly.
Well, once these approvals happen, what do you think the procedure will be? During the first couple of doses for adults, we went to clinics. In my case, I went to the Oregon Convention Center. Will pediatricians actually be administering the doses this time around for the kids?
That is our plan. And I believe there's been authorization for pharmacists in Oregon to start giving vaccines to younger age groups as well. I don't know their exact plans and who's planning on doing that, but yes, all the pediatrician offices will be planning. We're trying to get creative on how we can get as many vaccines in our arms as we can.
Now, there's a lot of talk these days from people about doing their own research. I know everyone kind of wants to investigate and find their own comfort level as they look at what's best for their kids here. So where do you recommend that parents go to find accurate information about these vaccines?
Yeah, I highly recommend, if you're able, to talk to your own doctor and ask them for their thoughts and their expert opinion. That would be my number one recommendation. If you're looking online, I would really trust either the CDC or the OHA, so the Oregon Health Authority, to give you accurate information.
All right, Dr. Ellen Cooper, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Some good information.
Thank you.